Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time for Game 2. We just saw the first pitch. Well, I have. It is Lamar Community College going up against Northeastern Junior College. The first game was taken by the Plainsmen by 9 runs. Lots of them. Whoa, this one's popping. Deep left field. You can kiss that one goodbye. The one that popped that one over the left field was Tanner Peary. That's one way to start a baseball game. Not exactly a big ace, but 2 pitches in, and already one has gone bye-bye. Right now we got Hubbard for the Plainsmen at bat. Like I said, the first game was 19-10. 9 runs between the Lopes and the Plainsmen. Plainsmen taking that one. Suarez, the MVP of that game, with the opening score and 6 points split. We got a different Salas on the mound. Last time it was Michael. Now it is Matthew Salas on the mound. First one was an all-star game. I expect this one to be just as intense one way or another. Right now it's Easton Hubbard. He was one of the pinch hitters in last game. And take a look. It's got to be, yep, the MVP of the last game, Suarez on deck. And that one is over the left field. And that one's gone bye-bye. Hubbard saying, "Hey, wait for me!" So the Plainsmen 2-0, 2 solo smashes. Now we got Suarez at bat. Next up is Delorbe. That one was too high for Suarez. Ooh, did that one hit his ankle? No, it must have hit the dirt first before it did. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hard grounder, shortstop, pitch to first is fumbled. So Suarez gets to first base on a fumble on a pickup, so that kills the 6-3. That's going to be an error. Now we got Delorbe at bat. Taking a look at who's up next on deck. It is Michael Clark. Back to Matthew. Decides to throw to first base where Suarez is sitting. In the dirt, wild pitch. So Suarez steals second on a wild pitch situation. But Delorbe is looking at a 1-1 situation. That one's lined out to left field, so we're probably going to see a score. Nope. Gets picked up in time. It's only good for a single. So Suarez only gets to third base, but Delorbe gets our first hit of the game. Well, actually, the third hit of the game, first single of the game, I mean. Jose Victorio is on deck. Still 2-0 Placeman, just getting game 2 started. Today's games are sponsored by Cornerstone Resource Center, located here in Lamar. Now let's see what Matthew will do with Clark. In the dirt. They try to go to first instead of second. Fortunately, Delorbe gets back to first in time. They almost fumbled the bait and switch situation. Got two Michaels on the team. Michael Solis and Michael Clark. 2-1 situation for Clark. Too far away for Clark. Got the Seagulls in the Plainsman dugout again. On mine. If you kids ever saw Finding Nemo. And Clark takes a walk. And that loads it up. Now we got Victorio at bat. After him will be Glad. Glad in the last game wasn't doing that well. Wound up getting a flyout and 2 strikeouts. Victorio, ball 1. And that one's lined out to left field. Gonna see some more scoring. A single conga line. So Suarez scores, assisted by Victorio. I'm sure Glad, obviously, is glad to be back in the batter's box and is going to try and show Matthew Solis a thing or two. But it looks like the Lamar manager is going to have a little chat with his players. Got to try and find a way on how to seal up the left field to try and anticipate how things are going, to which they ought to take the wind into account. Never had a chance to mention the weather in the previous YouTube video of the last game we had. It's mostly sunny, not a lot of clouds in the sky. It was very calm earlier in the game, but then the wind suddenly picked up late. Right now the wind is up. I'm guessing it's up to 20 miles, gusting a little bit more. I haven't had a chance to check a weather report, but the temperature, it feels awesome whether you're in the sun or the shade. Just make sure you're still wearing sunscreen, even at a time like 4:30 in the afternoon where the sun can still be a bit intense. If you got some shade to take advantage of, do it. It could be a fence, it could be a tree, it could be just about whatever. And it looks like already the Lopes are going to go with a pitcher change. Jonas Molinar. Bats, throws, all right. Man, all that Matthew got at this point was a whole bunch of allowances. No strikeouts, 4 hits, 3 runs, no errors on his part as a pitcher, and by my count, I got 20 on the pitch count. Let's see what Molinar will do. So new pitcher. Glad is getting his warm-ups, and on deck, trying to pull his name up, Zach McVeigh. If you managed to catch the last game, the MVP was given to Suarez for a 6-point split and a couple of hits, including an opening score at the start of the game, a solo home run. This time we got 2 solo home runs by Peary and Hubbard, which pitch hitted in the previous game. If you want to check out that one, feel free. All right, let's see what Molinar will do, starting with Glad. Got a pop on that one, try to reach for it, couldn't get it. 1 bat in, 2 bat ins. So Delorbe comes in, Clark comes in, Victorio to second. That's 2 bat ins. And to finish it off, Hoy is on deck. So the lineup is Peary, Hubbard, Suarez, Delorbe, Clark, Victorio, Glad, McVeigh, and Hoy. Bunt is good. Fair. Quick pickup. Pitch to first. Out! Great hustle by Molinar to try and hustle for the ball and throw it to first base. We finally got one away. Unfortunately, due to that play, it has allowed Victorio and Glad to advance. They didn't call it a go. Ball 1. The left side of the field is usually considered scoring range. All it takes is one good hit at the right place in order to score quite easily. And sacrifice flies are usually done with a runner on third base. Ball 2. Molinar is barely getting started here. In the dirt. Hoy in the last game managed to get 3 runs, 2 bat-ins, and a couple of hits. One of them, a 2-runner homer. But right now, 3 balls. Strike! So Molinar trying to hit the strike zone as best as he could. It's the only option at this point. Maybe even risk a swing in the process. That one line drive right over the shortstop, going out left. More scores, only one though. Victorio comes home. Glad advances to third. Runners on the corner, and now we're back up to Peary. And we're still in the first inning, 6-0. Everyone who went up to the plate before Matthew got pulled has managed to make it home. The only one who hasn't had a chance to go around was McVeigh. Glad is still on, and so is Hoy in the corners. Swing and a miss. Strike two. So Plainsman already with a comfortable lead, 6-0 here at the top of the first. Molinar, a connection with... Oh, fumble by second baseman. So Peary makes it to first as Glad comes home. And with that, Hoy advances only to second. So it gives Peary 3 points. Let's see if he could be able to make it 4 going all the way around. Or maybe he could get left stranded. Hubbard's at bat. Molinar, take a look around. Fires. Too far away. Hubbard, the second home runner to start the scoring, saying wait for me after Peary did it. Seven to nothing. Plainsman with the lead, just getting this game started. Hubbard sets himself up, and now Molinar. Look around. Fires. I'm guessing that one is a changeup. Three balls for Hubbard. Strike one. Molinar is probably loading up the balls so that way he could try and have a go at the strike zone. Strike. Full count. And so far, only one out. Swing and a miss. Strike out. With Hubbard, that's 2 away. After already going through this lineup already. Suarez is coming up. He's 0 for 1, but he managed to reach first, but it was on an error. Reaches on errors do not count towards your hit count. I know, it hurts. But on the bright side, Suarez managed to steal second and make it all the way home. Piece of that one goes foul. It's not a ball, it's a strike. Now it's 1-1. Suarez in a deep stance. That one hits the strike zone this time. 1-2. Molinar with an advantage. Let's see if he can be able to make use of this. Molinar fires. Fair. Pitch first is not in time. And with that hit, bases get loaded. Now we got Delorbe at bat. Suarez, or Delorbe, already with the hit, making it all the way home. On our sets. Too far away. Even Delorbe said, nah, I'm not having to go to that one.
Give me that.
I'm not going. Oh, strike. I'll take it. 2 balls, 1 strike for Delorbe. Take a look at how he did hit 2 runs, but he managed to get more bat-ins than anyone else. Strike out. Oh, I thought that was a strikeout. Saying 2-2. I thought he already had it. I must be tired. Well, I'm pretty sure everyone is after the 19-10 game. But Delorbe saying otherwise. Maybe I jinxed it. Hitting Congalai, they go for a 2 RBI single. With Hoy coming home and Peary coming home. And Suarez to second. Now we got Clark at bat. And now Molinar is getting a little chat from the catcher. Score is 9-0. It could be 11. It could be 9. All right, after the chat, everyone gets back into position. Molinar sets. Wind up. Fires. In the zone. Strike 1. Slight fumble, but with bases on first and second, I was going to say loaded. It just feels that way occasionally. Molinar looking around, fires. 2-1 situation. Wind is going up and down. Oh, there's a gust. And now 3-1. Molinar has more pitches individually now than anyone else. Matthew Salas, who was in this game earlier, only managed to get 20. Ooh. At the top of something. I can't exactly tell where. Full count for Clark. Cheers and jeers from both respective sides. Respective, actually. Oh, and this one's bounced about. Pick up by third base. And that loads it. Now we got Victorio at bat. And a tired Molinar. Molinar had to wait for the right pitch to try and go for. Everyone trying to say, hey, don't try to go up the middle. Victorio pulls his bump back. Molinar sets. They certainly take their time, don't they? In the dirt. 2-1. And Molinar has been put to work. And we still haven't gotten out of the first inning yet. And now it is 3-1 for Victorio. Strike! Full count! Let's see what Molinar will do on this full count. Nope. Takes a walk and walks one in. All right. Let's see what Glad will do. Managed to get a two-runner single earlier. 10-0. Swing and a miss, strike one. Lamar fires. Almost too far away for Glad. Almost too far away for the catcher, too. Swing and a miss, strike two. It's going to make a person wonder, how many lineups does it take to get in a win? That's a difficult question. Second base pitch to second by a shortstop is good for a fielder's choice. And we finally get finished with the top of the first. 10-zip Northeastern Junior College. I'm going to need to take a short nap for only 1 minute. We'll have the bottom of the first. We're going to see what Lamar does when we get back. Bottom of the first, and we got Rodriguez, who wound up fielding right into the right fielder's glove. Now we got Fitak at bat. What a long top of the first we had. It's already 10-0. Northeastern Junior College with the lead. On the mound for the Plainsmen is Roundnigger. Or Roniger, something like that. Situation right now for Fitak is 2 balls. Taking a look, on deck is Oxford. 2 balls, 1 strike for Fitak. Oh, that one's lined to center, and it looks like I was wrong about Rodriguez. Apparently he did manage to get his hit. So I got to rewrite my book. I'm getting tired. That first game going up to 29 runs certainly takes a lot. Now we got Oxford at bat. Rodriguez at third, Fitak at first, Oxford at bat, swing and a miss. Next is Marquez. Yeah, like I said, one of those Solace guys, as well as Oxford, among the Lopes are the players we're looking at. In the last game, Stuffed and Suarez, both of them stealing bases, were the ones to look out for. Oh, and this one's popped past the third baseman, going out to left field. And now Lamar gets on the board with Rodriguez coming home. Fitakovets is the second. So that will be an RBI single. And right now we got Marquez at bat. All right, new player coming up on deck. Charlie McKinney. He was pitching in the last game. And now pop to center field. And it loads it up. Marquez at first, Oxford to second, Fitak at third. Now McKinney at bat. And it looks like Roniger is terrible. Roniger is getting a little chat, this time from the Plainsman manager. Well, not much really to talk about. They already got the first game, 19-10. And you're already ahead by, well, for looks of things, 9 runs by now. Ump says, let's play ball with McKinney at bat. Hard one, ball 1. Another one that was a pitcher, Jackson Kettner on deck. Situation is now 1-1 for McKinney. Looks like the wind is shifting direction. Every so often it changes in intensity. The more intense part of it is what we would call a gust. Two-one situation for McKinney and Roundiger. Still 10-1. Lamar trying to close this already well-expanded gap here in the first. 2-2. Becomes 3-2. McKinney got a piece of that one, foul ball. Still a full count. The same scenario as the top of the first. We haven't put any of the lopes away just yet. And now McKinney, conga line, walk-in. Feedtack comes in, Oxford to third, Marquez to second. And McKinney just takes a walk over to first base. And it looks like the Northeastern Junior College is going to change their pitcher. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in a minute. It's the bottom of the first, and the score is 10-2. Handling this steering wheel so far is Northeastern Junior College over Lamar. But like I said, we're in the bottom, and Ronnie's day is all done. We got Merrick Fisbeck on the mound. The allowances for Roniger is 13 on the pitch count. 2 runs, 4 hits. He also has allowed a walk as well, but right now we got Kettner at bat for the Lopes. Too low. Ball 1. That one is a foul ball too. Take a look around. Still too far away for Kettner. Double play! And they managed to pull it off with Kettner. Finally, we get 2 outs. Now, Oxford managed to make it home. But unfortunate, and Marquez managed to make it to third. But McKinney and Kettner got tagged out.
All it takes is one.
Trying to pull up the roster, try and find out who it is that we have at bat. Santiago Long. And now a strikeout. 1, 2, 3. So a double play on Marquez. On Marquez and Katner. Leaving McKinney stranded on base. Quite a sacrificial play, but we're going to find out who the rest of the lineup is after the second inning. In the meantime, we got the top of the second to look for. The score is 10-3, Northeastern Junior College on top of Lamar. Back in a minute. Top of the second, and it is 10-3. The lineup, McVeigh, Hoy, Perry. They managed to get their 10 runs all in the first inning. It felt like it took forever. But Lamar managed to get a few scores to answer some. Now they got to try and answer defensively. Oh man, I just got hoodwinked. That's not McVeigh. That's George Green. All right, let's see what he can do. He was fabulous in the last game. And this one's going deep into center field. Fielded. Almost getting to the wall. Second. And we have our first double of this game. This time by Green. Now we got Hoy and Perry, as well as Hubbard. Looks like Green wound up getting a little bit of a talk. Play ball. That was too far away. And Hoy is signaling to Green to stay back on second. You're already halfway. Molinar for the Lopes on the mound. Taking a look around. And looking around back, firing. Still too low. Make a correction. Molinar getting a few pitches, and we already have one away. Hoy struck out. Still got Green sitting at second. So that's one away. Hopefully this one will be a short one. Strike one on Peary. And Hubbard is on deck. Both of these players started this game with back-to-back home runs. They're keeping an eye on Green. Firing, still too far away for Perry to do anything with it. Situation is 1-1 between Moliner and Peary. Moliner fires, this time in the strike zone. Nice little slider. Peary and Moliner. Moliner with the advantage for the Lopes. Lopes looking to try and D up to avoid having an extension of sorts. And that's going to be an RBI single for Peary. As Green runs all the way around for another score, and that makes it 11-3. Still, we only got one down, two more to go. Hubbard, Suarez. Well, let's see. Hubbard's 1 for 2. Moliner fires in the zone. Strike one. Moliner taking a look around. Wide pitch to second is in time. So, Perry caught stealing second. Now Hubbard's all by his lonesome. That's two away. Back to him, too far away. So now that should make it, well, the board says 1-1. That one was down the middle, probably a little close for Hubbard. Situation is 2-1 now. And they decide to give him a walk. Must have missed something. Probably was 3-0. So messed up on the board up there. But now Suarez is getting ready to take a swing at things. First time he was up, he managed to make it first, but it was reached on an error. Stole second along the way on that one. And then after that, still in the first, got a single, made it all the way home. So he has a total of 2 points. Moliner looking around. Only has one to worry about, that being Hubbard. Swing and a miss. Going for it with Suarez. That's strike two. Moliner taking a look at first, again at Hubbard. Wants to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. Oh, and that was popped to right center. It's going to be fielded, rolling on it. Center finally picks it up. Lots of advancements, but now we got runners on the corner. Hubbard made it to third base. Delorbe coming up. He got left stranded after we finally finished the first, but he managed to get both of those hits. Got a run, and also batted into the second time he was up. Looking around. Moliner fires. Runners pull back. Take a look. Wind's starting to pick up again, still favoring the batters, going towards left center. Which, if you were to take a look proper, is due north. Swing and a miss. Strike two, Delorbe. 1-2 situation for him. Lopes are looking to try and play defense so that way they could get back on the bat and try and close the gap and at least take one win today. Too far away, 2-2. Sets up. Opens fire. Still too high. Oh, it was level with his nose. So it comes down to a full count between Delorbe and Molinar. Fires. And this one's high fly to left center. She's gone! Like Montgomery Gentry. That's a 3-run home run for Delorbe. Aniel Delorbe expanding the lead even more to 14-3 with a 3-runner homer. Oh, hit on the ankle for Clark. That's an error on Molinar. And here comes Victorio, and the Lopes coach decides to have a little chat, maybe a switch. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a minute. Well, it looks like Molinar's day is finished. Didn't last long, though. He only lasted for one whole inning. And we don't even have anyone. Well, actually, we got 2 away, so 1 inning and then some. Ortiz has to find a way on how to nix this, because so far we got someone caught stealing and a strikeout, but we're going through the batting lineup almost all over again. We're only 2 away from that happening. Right now it is Victorio at bat. He got snagged at a fielder's choice situation that wound up finally ending the first inning, but he managed to get a hit and a run. Make that 2 runs. He walked 1 in. Score is 14-3. Plainsmen on top of the Lopes. Strike 1. Let's see what Hayden Ortiz can do for the Lopes. Strike 2. Taking a look at the numbers, Matthew Solis, 4 hits, 3 runs, 20 pitches. It looks like Ortiz has finally delivered. Strikeout on Victorio, finally ending the second. Everything's taken forever. 14-3, 11-run deficit. Now Lamar has to try and find a way to cut it down, if they can, at the bottom of the second. Taking a look at Molinar. 1 inning plus 2 outs. Got a couple of strikeouts in the process. 11 each in hits and runs, and also committed 2 errors. Once Clark got hit by that pitch, it was like, okay, come on back. We need to have a little chat, get you out, and see what it is that we need to have done. And then Ortiz came in and just struck him out. And now we're at the bottom of the second. Take a look at the lineup, which we still haven't gone through just yet. The first situation that wound up causing outs in the first inning was a double play that wound up tagging out Marquez and Katner. McKinney was left on base, and then Long wound up striking out. Only got 3 batters left. I see on deck getting ready to go to the box is Cole Croissant. Or Croissant. I am so terrible with this. And just like the song, they gotta shake the diamond. Don't forget, on the mound for the Plainsmen is Fisbeck. That one's going up and right, foul ball. Let's see what Fisbeck does on the second throw. That one's fair. Quick pickup, quick pitch. And Croissant is like, yeah, no, ain't no way I'm going to outrun that. I'm not going to try. I'm going back to the dugout. Chavez, see if you could do something with all this. Too far away for Chavez to work with. Ball 1. Whoa! Wind's really picking up right now. Another foul ball. And it looks like the wind is starting to shift. Instead of just favoring the batters, it's a cross. Oop, that one had my name on it, didn't it? Again, scoreboard is 14-3. Plainsmen with a huge lead. That one hits the dirt. 2-2. LCC managed to get a few runs in with the help of Rodriguez, Fatak, and Oxford. That one, whoa! A little bit of a trip up for the second baseman, but it's good for a single. Now let's see what Chavez will do. No Rodriguez. Must overlook something. I'll have to check that out. Chavez is the one with the hit. Croissant wound up in that combo earlier. Yeah, I need a cup of coffee. That's the one. There we go. Now we finally got Lamar's lineup. Rodriguez, Fatak, Oxford, Marquez, McKinney, Katner, Long, Croissant, and Chavez. Let's see what Rodriguez will do. He managed to get a hit, make it all the way home. That one goes up and out back. Foul ball. Fisbeck taking a look at first, where Chavez is residing. High fly to left field, and it is caught. So that's 2. Let's see what Fatak can do something with it. Fatak, one of the 3. And Fitzbeck decides to throw towards Chavez. He's still safe. Still 14-3, 2 away. Quason Rodriguez are out. Fatak looking at a ball situation. Make it 2. Still got Chavez at first as well. Wish I had their additional stats, but I can't afford all that paper. And my phone can't take the stress. Fitzbeck does not want any stolen bases today. And if I remember, I think they're the ones that are highly recorded for stolen bases. High fly, right foul. Catch. Very easy for first base. And that kills the second inning. We're going to take a break. When we get back, it'll be the top of the third. Northeastern Junior College leading 14-3 in Game 2 here at Merchants Park. Top of the third, 14-3, Northeastern over Lamar. Ortiz still plenty fresh after finally getting the strikeout they needed in order to complete the top of the second. And this one is going to be a 5-3. That's third to first base and safe. Picked up away from the bag, they say. So that's a tremendous, amazing effort by Glad. You know, defense is something that Lamar is going to have to work on. Ooh, that was about 3 inches away from contacting Green. That one was way too low to work with. Green, last time he was up, which was the only other additional time, he managed to get a double. Second one today, first one in this game. And he managed to make it all the way home, assisted by Peary. 3 balls for Green, however. He could get his first walk here. With Glad already in first. Loading each chamber one at a time. Not like that. 3-1 now. Ortiz trying to avoid any additional runs for the Northeastern Junior College. Go! Full count now for Green and Ortiz. Question is, who's going to come out on top? That one's up and foul. Lopes are trying to get themselves properly situated. Throwing any extras back to the dugouts so that way they can be collected properly. They have to go through just about a bucket of baseballs. Whoa, that one hit the frame of this fence. You can tell you here, instead of a rattling high-pitched chain link rattle, it hit the post. Whoa. Wind's picking up again, still trying to go due north. Going in between across. going to left field to favoring the batters to left center, and another too high one. And Green takes a walk. So that puts Glad in second. Hoy. I'm sure he gets that one a lot. 1 for 2 for Hoy. Let's see if Ortiz can get something out of them. Because obviously Mulliner couldn't. Well, except for probably a strikeout. Not much else. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ortiz taking a look around, keeping an eye on Glad and Green. I'd be glad to have some Green. Situation is 2-1, ump says. Ortiz needs to start hitting the strike zone here. Whoa, almost golfed that one. Just a little off towards his left. Foul ball. Strike 2. Ortiz still keeping an eye out. Oh, nice swing. What a catch! Check out the LCC YouTube page. That one was amazing. Great dive and roll and catch, maintaining possession by their shortstop. That's the first out. But we are now at the top, and that's and the top of the lineup usually involves some of their really crazy players. Too close, too high. He doesn't want to load the bases, so look for low and away. But watch out for in your ear. That one was just low. It wasn't away. In fact, a little too low. That makes it a 1-1 situation for Perry. Perry today is batting 1,000, 3 for 3. Got caught stealing. And also has 3 bat-ins as well. Situation is now 1-2 for him. 2 singles, home run, all with bat-ins. Obviously. And if he couldn't get the run in himself, he always has to have someone else to help out with it. Situation is now 2-2. But what do I know? We also have Hubbard, who is 1 for 2. Home run, strikeout, walk. That one is nicely grounded going out to left field, so we're probably going to see a score here. And we do. Glad goes all the way home. Green only goes to second, so that's a hit for Perry. Now we got Hubbard. And now Suarez. Suarez managed to get on base on an error. Stole one on the way. But hit, run. 3 runs total. No bad ends. That one's flying left, almost down the line. Bullseye into the left fielder's glove. And with that, they decide to try and stay put. Green was in between second and third, and when he noticed that it was a quick fly out, he was like, oh no, I'm going back. No way. I don't want no pickle. Almost wound up in one, but he managed to get back to second on time. So making Green sweat out a bit. Still got Perry sitting at first. In the dirt. First pitch to Hubbard. Wait a minute, they switched on me. Hate it when they do that. If I didn't know any better, that's a redshirt freshman. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong roster. Cannon Oots. U-T-Z. Oots. Back to Ortiz. He's taking a look around. Runners all over the right of the field. Situation is now 3-1 for Oots. Wonder if he plays the ukulele. Full count. Oots is like, all right, that's a ball, but the ump said different. Lopes are looking to try and get one more out, but a little more damage has been done. Score is now 15-3. And now the bases are loaded. Green to third. Perry second. Oots walking to first. Now we have Suarez coming up to bat. No, that's Delorte. I must have missed something. Oh, I really could use a cup of coffee. There we go, got that all fixed. Delorbe is 3 for 3. 2 singles, home run, a 3-runner, that one. Another foul ball. And right now he has a 1-ball, 2-strike situation. Delorbe with a total of 7 points. 5 for bat ends. Ortiz, swing and a miss. So call it a tag out. Catcher to first base. And finally, that makes it shortstop, fly out, left field fly out. Strike 3 to a catcher to first base situation to finally end the top of the third. 15-3. Only 1 run scored this time. The first one was 10, second was 4, and only 1 this time around. When we get to the bottom of the third, once we get the wind died down a little bit here, it's going to be Oxford, Marquez, and McKinney when we get back. Bottom of the third, and still a big gap of a ball game, 15-3. Northeastern Junior College Plainsmen leading over the Lamar Runnin' Lopes here at Merchants Park in Lamar, Colorado. Game is sponsored by Cornerstone Resource Center. It is still Fispec for the Plainsman mound. And it's Oxford, Marquez, and McKinney in the lineup. 3-1. Oxford is one of the starting three. Rodriguez and Fatak already with the hit in a run, and that one goes foul. Well, apparently the wind has decided to play tricks on me. Guess I was wrong about that one. Oxford with a double. Let's see what Marquez will do to see if he could get him home to add another run. Fispec take a look around. Oh! Marquez gets hit! So Marquez takes an easy walk. And now we got McKinney. Still 15-3 here at the bottom of the third. Just barely getting it started. And we got 2 on. And that's too low for McKinney to work with. Although he managed to take a walk earlier, it was on a conga line setup. I think he was the one who sent, I think it was Fatak home. Yeah, it was. Two balls, and already Fispec is getting a little chat from the catcher. If you want to check out the second YouTube game, just so as you know, the final score was 19-10. Lots of offensive action going on between the Plainsmen and the Lopes. Play ball. Fispec looking at second. And that one, catch, 1, 2. Oh, fumble the third. Getting the ball away. But quite a crazy play that one was. Got Katner at bat. And from the looks of things, Marquez got tagged out in a fielder's choice. The ball got grounded before they tried to get the fly. But fortunately, Oxford managed to make it home with McKinney's help. Reached to second, but initially stopped on first. Now we got Katner at bat. Situation is 2 strikes. Fispec in the dirt, 1-2. McKinney decides to stay put. Katner, the first time he was up, got involved in a double play. That wound up tagging out Marquez as well as Katner himself, leaving McKinney stranded. Very unusual setup there. Situation is 2-2 between Katner and Fispec. Fispec fires. Another one that's a bit wild. Fispec still keeping a sharp eye on McKinney. Not much of a reason to. Situation is full count. Grounded, fair. Shortstop. First base, tag out. There we go. Right now it's long at bat. Foul ball. So Marquez out on a fielder's choice. Katner tagged out at first. And McKinney still sitting tight at third base. With 2 out, they can't get a sacrifice. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Long already got struck out by Fispec. Whoa, almost got a backhand and quick pickup for the shortstop. Out! 6-3 combo is working for Northeastern Junior College. You're not getting strikeouts, but it's working for something. Great chemistry in the infield between shortstop and first base. Second base is helping out quite a bit, too. I got a total of 4 6-3 combinations. Got a couple of flyouts as well. 15-4 is the score as we get ready to start the 4th inning. We'll be back in a minute. Surprise, surprise for the start of the 4th inning. Green is on the mound. Ortiz is all done with 1 out and 1 full inning as we get ready to start the 4th inning. Only got 1 strikeout, allowed 2 hits and a run. 15-4, Northeastern Junior College Plainsmen leading the Lamar Lopes. They've been doing it all day. Of course, the first game the Plainsmen had to come from behind. Only a total of 33 pitches coming from Ortiz. But so far, the Plainsmen have proven themselves superior in both offense and defense, trying to do their best to make sure Lamar doesn't get as many runs, if at all. Lineup for the Plainsmen is Clark, Victorio, and Glad. Clark, 1 for 1 with a single. He also has 2 walks. One of them very easy because he wound up getting hit by Molinar. Up and foul right. Still 2-2. Let's see what Green will do. That one missed me by about 2 feet. Clark and Green are deadlocked at a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a green, it's a green, it's a green you need. When I look onto the mound, it's the green that I see. Got that one from The Princess and the Frog. At some point in time, I checked that movie out on Disney. Oh well. So starting things off with a strikeout on Clark. Now it's Victoria at bat. Glad on deck. That one looked a touch away, but the ump said strike. I can't argue there. Take a look at Victorio. Got tagged out on a fielder's choice. Also had a strikeout, but whoa! Everyone at home played a duck for that one. Catcher, the batter, and the umpire. They must have thought that one was a wild pitch. So Victorio is 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, strike 2 for Victorio. He has 2 bat ins and a run, so that gives him 3 points. I think there are other things that they measure, not just runs and hits. There's a combo. I forget what it is. Foul, right over. Ooh. Well, close to it, I guess. It was near the Plainsman bullpen dugout. Bullpen's on the other side over there. Green and Lopes doing everything they can in order to make sure they don't see any bases. Swing and a miss. Strike out. So 2 strikeouts, putting 2 of them away. Now it's all Glad, who's batting 1,000, has 4 points, split. In one situation, Glad managed to get a 2 RBI single. In the dirt, Green should be lucky he doesn't have anyone on base. His strikeouts are working well so far. In the previous game, it was Gonzalez that was getting strikeouts. For his team, he managed to get a total of 7 of them out of 9. Up over, back to right field. Foul ball. Green taking a look around, although there's nothing really to take a look around to. Another foul ball for Glad. Looks like they're going to try and put Green to work a bit. Count's not exactly official, but I think I got it somewhat accurate. He's got 14 pitches. Oh, clears back on the rubber. That's that little strip on the mound. Believe it or not, how you stand on it can really determine how the game goes. Someone's hollering time. They want a correction on the count. They say 2 balls, 2 strikes for Glad. A little bit of hooting and hollering from both the dugouts, mild ones. And Glad still trying to do his best to wear out Green, but he's trying his best to try and find some sort of good connection. He's probably hoping to try and get a solo smash and try and keep his hit streak hot. Situation is 2-2. Oh. They say take it. Probably bounced off the catcher's mask and then wound up contacting Glad, and the ump's going to call it a hit by pitch. Been seeing a lot of those. That's the second one on the Plainsman players. And got one more for Fisbeck. Got a couple more from last game from the Plainsmen. But not any out of LCC in the last game. A lot of players are getting hit. Green had to shy away from that one. He's at bat right now. Green is 1 for 2. Combination, double, and his third time was a walk and got left stranded at third. Green trying to keep an eye on Glad. 3 balls for Green. Or actually, I got that wrong. Yeah, that's right. I must be looking at the wrong roster. It's not Green on the mound. I really need a cup of coffee. I'm all by my lonesome here. It's Kieran Lawwing. Or Lewing. Changed. Another wild pitch. Missed it. I'm guessing Green wound up getting contacted. Because I see Hoy at bat. Green walking to first. So 2 straight hits. Coach is having a talk. Now we got Hoy. Sorry about the confusion. It wasn't Green. It's Lewing that's on the mound for the Lopes. I really need physical paper. This is why I can't do it with the phone all the time. Score is still 15-4. Plainsman with the lead. Situation is 2 on, 2 out. Lewing digs in. Swing and a miss from Hoy. That one hit the zone. Got caught looking at that one. 2 strikes. Lewing with the advantage. Close one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lewing sets. Fires. In and out of the glove. No call from the ump. They're going to make it 2-2. Wing burning some time trying to maintain his fitness. Sounds of things. They got a pitch clock for junior college baseball. So this is something really new. Wing taking every breath he can. That one, quick pickup, almost fumbled by second, and quick pitch to first. Two strikeouts in a 4-3 situation. However, when Northeastern Junior College comes back in the 5th inning, we're going to be at the top with Perry, Hubbard, and I'm guessing Oots. When LCC comes in, it's going to be Croissant, Chavez, and going to the top to Rodriguez when we get back in a minute. Bottom of the 4th, Lamar trying to close the gap, 15-4 to try and get back to Northeastern Junior College here at Merchants Park in Lamar, Colorado. Change of pitcher for the Plainsmen, and it is Carson Ripley, a right-hander. Fisbeck was in 3 innings getting the outs for him. He also managed to get a strikeout along the way, but he allowed one of the 3 runs, got and allowed 3 hits. Also committed a hit by pitch out of 29 pitches, give or take. All right, let's see what Carson Ripley will have against Croissant. Actually sounds good for a little snack. And once you know it, oh, too high! But either way, Croissant, he was well past the bag by the time that ball came. So that's a clean one, not an ROE. Now Chavez managed to get a single, but he got left on last time he was up, which was to the start of the 2nd. That one was just a touch too far away. Safe. Throw at Croissant. Wasn't in time. Whoa, that was really close. Any closer, and Chavez would have taken an easy walk and pushed Croissant to second. Ripley, waiting. Way too high. That was level with above his shoulders. Strike zone is just a little bit lower and a little bit more centered with the catcher. Three in one situation. It's still Chavez with the huge advantage. Unless Ripley makes it a full count. And full count it is. Ripley trying to keep an eye still on Croissant. Go! Out! That's only one. Question is, will Rodriguez or Fatak manage to get past Ripley? They did have a little trouble with Fisbeck, but had no trouble with Roninger. Too high. Ripley's doing a good job delivering fastballs. That one was a bit of a slider. Nice, and it's starting to turn into a quiet day. Sun will be going down soon. Another thing that's going to be going down the hatch is dinner. It's already 6 o'clock. Ripley looking around. Up and back. Foul ball. Situation is 1-2 for Rodriguez. My guess, the Plainsmen have a very healthy bullpen of pitchers. Right now, the situation is 2-2. Oh, that one's going to be going to right field. Good pop by Rodriguez. Good for a single. And that advances Croissant to second. Lopes manager must be giving some good pep talks to the Lopes, because we might see a sign of life here. Ripley sets. Line drive right past the third baseman, going out to the left field. And the Lopes get another one in as Croissant makes it home. Rodriguez gets stopped at second. Fatak acing that single. Getting right past the third baseman. That makes the score 15-5. Seeing lots of hits. Let's see if we can get all the way around. Whoa! That one was trying to go over my head. That was only about 4 feet high anyway. It's not like I can jump up and catch it. I missed it by about a foot. Oh well. Ripley looking back. Oxford decides to pull away. We also have Marquez on deck. Ripley, way too low. 2-1. 2 on, 1 out. Three and 1. It looks like there's a slight advantage for Oxford. Whoa, high fly left field. But it's foul. So it makes it a full count for Oxford. 2 on, 1 out. And the wind is at a cross and a very strong breeze too, getting up to about 15 to 20 miles an hour. Too low, ball 4, Oxford loads it up. Now it's Marquez at bat. And McKinney on deck. Marquez is 1 for 2. Got tagged out in a double play, as well as the fielder's choice in a situation involving chemistry between the shortstop and the home. The air around us is getting a touch darker. Situation is a strike for Marquez. Ripley, up and back. Foul ball, strike 2. Ripley is set. Sees a signal. Fires. That was in the middle, but there was a slight discomfort with the ball. It was probably too close. Here comes Ripley. Still low. That makes it 2 and 2. Goot! And here comes McKinney. This one can't afford a mistake. Too low. McKinney managed to make it to first base, extended to second on an error. He also managed to get a walk and discipline. Three ball situation for McKinney, it looks like. Now a strike. Got a piece of it as it goes foul. Still got runners on first and second. Rodriguez and Fatak. Oh, and third. Almost forgot we're loaded up. Rodriguez, Fatak, Oxford. Go. And goodbye. So this time it's the Plainsman defense bailing out. With Ripley getting 2 strikeouts in this inning. We're going to take a break. It's 15-5. Northeastern Junior College looking to expand in the 5th inning. Wind's getting quite blustery here in Lamar, Colorado, going between crosswind and then tailwind, favoring the batter. Our pitchers are having to face the headwind to try and get the ball across the plate. But with the headwind, it could drift to the left, drift to the right, especially when you use different kinds of sliders. Back to our baseball game. Northeastern Junior College with the lead, 15-5. That's a 10-run gap. And we're at the top of the Plainsman list. Perry, Hubbard, and Oots. And Lewing striking out Perry. Now we got Hubbard. And Oots getting ready to come in. Hubbard is 1 for 3 with a walk. He has a total of 3 points. Oh, that one was real close. Take a look at Oots. He was up the last time, wound up taking a walk, but got left stranded. That one's popped up, trying to get to the outfield. Caught! With 20 runs, it's no doubt going to be another offensive game. Taking a look at the offense once again for the Plainsmen when all of this is concluded. 10 runs in the first inning alone. A great job by the Plainsmen. Lewing getting up to Oots' forehead. Lewing waiting for the moment. Swing and a miss. Making it 1-1. Lewing sets up, fires. Gets a piece of that one. 1-2. One, two, and still 1-2 as that one hits the top of the press box. Still a nice clear field here in Merchants Park. No one on, and 2 outs. Perry and Hubbard struck out, fly out. That one was close to Oots, making it a 2-2 situation now. Lewing take a look around, although there's nothing to look around to. Probably just wanting to see something from the coach. That one goes low, and it's called a strike. So Lewing getting 4 strikeouts in the past couple of innings alone. Still 15-5. Lamar might have at least one more chance. They might make it to 7 once again, but they got to try and close the gap to try and make it even further. In the lineup for the Lopes, it is going to be Katner, Long, and Croissant. We'll be back in a minute. Another surprise against LCC. They switch pitchers again. Ripley's already done. They brought out Austin Reese for the Plainsmen to take the mound. That's really shaking things up, and I got shook up once again because that's not Katner. That is Deberson Villalobos. He was in the game. He was in the previous game. Understandable. Kettner is 0 for 2. And right now, Villalobos is in a 1 and 2 situation. It's unbelievable. Ripley managed to get a total of 3 strikeouts. Also got 1, 2, 3 hits. And only 1 additional run. Gotta fix that up. And the first one is a strikeout. See you later, Villalobos. And here comes Long. We also have Croissant waiting as well. We're in the middle of the lineup. Let's see if Reese has anything to show to Long. Swing and a miss. A go. Time to pack this one in too? Maybe. And here comes another 6-3. Solid. It's the 4th combination. 5 if you count a double play on Kettner earlier in the game today. A double play that wound up tagging out him as well as Marquez. Now we got Croissant. Ump at plate wants to know what the call is. The other ump that's sitting at first says safe, call it a ball. That one is in the zone. Ump decides to call it a strike. Croissant's 1 for 2. Managed to get a single, but made it all the way home with a little help from Fatak. Two balls, 1 strike. Croissant trying to develop a bit of an advantage. Still a rather clean house. Wild pitch. 3-1 now. My guess, Northeastern Junior College is going to do their best to try to keep their pitchers as fresh as possible. On the leg! That's gotta hurt! He already had 3 balls. Why'd you have to hit him? And here comes Chavez, 1 for 2. Managed to get only a hit so far today. That's the 5th hit by pitch today. 3 on Plainsman players. 2 on Lopes players. Now let's see what Chavez will do. Too low. Reese keeping an eye on Croissant. That one was too far away. And also a touch low. Reese looking around. Fires low. 3 balls, they say. Set up for Reese. Fires. And ump says, hold it. Strike. Oh, and that one is flying to the left. Foul. And the field umps give some sort of a signal. Plate up says, let's play ball. Still keeping an eye on Croissant. That one is also fouled out. Situation is a full count for Chavez. We're already 2 away. Reese makes him walk. And with that walk, Croissant goes to second. Now we're back at the top with Rodriguez, who is 1 for 2 with a run. And it looks like the placement manager is going to have a little chat with Reese. Probably going to be a quick one, also chat with the catchers. I'm surprised that the rest of the infield hasn't gathered around as well. I'm sure all of them could use a chat. Something, at least. If I didn't know any better, it looks like the wind is shifting. Again. It's been shifting to due north. Going to about, I'd say, north-northeast. So that way the batters have a wind advantage to all of a sudden crossing to west-northwest, give or take a few degrees, and creating a crosswind from right field to left. Back to Rodriguez and Reese. Reese looking back. Two on, 2 outs, 2 balls for Rodriguez. The score of 15-5. Lopes are looking for a miracle, or they're just going to pack it in. Rip off your sleeve so there's nothing in it. Let's see if we get a presto. But it's 2-1 now for Rodriguez. Reese already got his chat. Up and back. On the press box again. The thunderstorms I chased are a lot louder than that, though. Now that's something that would really give you a jolt. Fortunately, we shouldn't be expecting any foul weather until Sunday. Back to the game. The ball is fielded. And Rodriguez with an RBI single as Croissant makes it home. Chavez at third. Rodriguez with that single. So 9 runs. It might end the same way it started, but we still got a couple of innings to go. This is only the bottom of the 5th. But the fact that they managed to get one more, it's something. They've been getting one more every inning since the 3rd inning. And it looks like the Plainsman manager says, okay, let's all have a chat. Maybe a change up. We'll see what happens. After we take a break, 15-6. Plainsman with the lead. And the surprises keep coming. Only 2 outs into this 5th inning. And they change pitchers again. They have brought out David Ada. Reese, only 2 outs in this inning. 1 each in a strike, hit, run, error. And about 22 pitches, give or take a few. 15-6. Plainsman with the lead. I really don't understand the need for having to change pitchers like this. But they do have 2 more games coming up over the weekend. And like I said, Lamar is going to be taking on Otero to finish the season. And if I remember saying correctly, I think the Plainsmen will be going up against Western Nebraska. Only 1 week left after all of this weekend for NJCAA baseball. I think high school is going to be concluding right soon, too. I mean, it is the end of April, to say the least. Back to the ball game. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and it is Fatak at bat. We also have Chavez at third, Rodriguez at first. Let's see if Ada can subtract the Lopes' chances. Full count. Up and back, another foul ball. Still full. Fatak is 2 for 3. Fly out the second time he was up, but managed to get singles otherwise, and has a hit, has a run and a bat in. 1 of 3 in the first inning. Go out, though, to finally end the 5th. So far about 8, I think. I really don't know. But so far, it's the runs that count. 15-6. Plainsman still with the lead. When we get back, it'll be the 6th inning. 15-6. Northeastern over Lamar here at Merchants Park in Lamar, Colorado. Lewing is still on the mound. So far, he has managed to get up to, we're knocking on the door, probably about 40 pitches. Wound up hitting a couple of players, but other than that, he has managed to get 4 strikeouts. Still too far away. It's Delorbe, Clark, and Victorio for the Plainsmen. Delorbe is 3 for 4. 2 singles, a 3-runner homer. So that gives him 5 points. A little bit of a messy situation at the plate. 1-1 though. For Clark, he is 1 for 2 with 1 hard walk for 4 balls getting the base and getting hit by a pitch. Victorio is 1 for 3. He did take a walk, but wound up getting tagged out in a fielder's choice. Delorbe, 1 and 2 with only a mild advantage for Lewing. Lewing digs in, looks about. Still too far away for Delorbe to do anything with it. Too high. Full count. In the previous inning, Lamar managed to get a 1-2-3 situation, a couple of them strikeouts, a situation they desperately needed for defense. Set. Loosen up. Still too far. I got hoodwinked. That's not Delorbe. That's Brendan Cleland. He managed to do quite well in the previous game. Now we got Clark. Definitely Clark. The Finding Nemo Seagulls strike again. Up and back for Clark. Wing facing off Clark. Mild nod. Goes hard, going low. Somehow managed to hit the zone just above the knee, really. As it should be. Great shot on Clark. By La Wing. Clark tried to go for the high one, but it goes up and back. Situation is 1 ball, 2 strikes for Clark. The wing with the advantage. The wing fires. A little bit away. Clark is sitting in the left box, which means he's batting right. In baseball, from what I understand, you put the power behind you. Mine is my right, but I'm a little bit goofy about it. Goot! That's the second strikeout Clark got today. Well, for this game anyway. Taking a look at Clark's last game, that's a total of 3. 2 in this one, 1 in the last. And Victorio has been pinch hit. Carson Sauter. Let's see how he does. Don't forget, we still got Cleland sitting safe at first. Go! We can take a look around, keeping a close eye on Cleland to make sure he stays put. Catcher, too. Usually when they get too close to 20%, you would probably have a chance. Another go out. Man, they're changing players like crazy. Lots of pinch hitters. Now we got Alex Harris. I don't know why they would switch out Glad. He was 3 for 3 even though he got hit by a pitch. Must have been pretty serious. Ball 1 for Harris. taking a look on deck just out of curiosity. I half expected Green, but Green is 1 for 1 with a couple additional play appearances. 1 hard walk, 1 easy one. 2 balls for Harris. Only this time coming up. If I see it right, that's probably Trey McBroom, but who knows? 2 balls, 1 strike now. Wing looking to try and add to his strike count, which I expected from one of the Plainsman players instead. Go! 2-2. Got some special guests here for the baseball game, and that would be the Lopes softball team. They got out of practice about halfway through the first game. Now they're here to cheer the boys on. That one's picked up. Shortstop to first base. No, it's second base. Fielder's choice. That was crazy. The hit was good, but they wound up tagging out Cleland on the fielder's choice situation. Could be Green, or it could be this Trey McBroom that I saw that looked like he was trying to get on deck. Then Hoy and Perry the next time we see Northeastern Junior College go up to bat. We are about to start the bottom of the 6th for Lamar, and that lineup is Oxford, Marquez, and McKinney. Maybe. We've been seeing a lot of pinch hitters all of a sudden. We'll be back in a little bit. Still 15-6 after getting nothing for Northeastern Junior College in the top. Now we're at the bottom. Lamar trying to close the gap. Oxford, Marquez, McKinney. Oxford 2 for 2 with the walk, 3 points. Marquez is 1 for 2, involved in a double play and a fielder's choice. And there's also McKinney, 1 for 2, a hit with the slight extension, and he also has a bat in as well. 2 balls, 1 strike for Oxford. Too far away. 3-1. And on the mound, it's still Ada. Came in after Reese did a little bit of action. Now that was his loudest thunder. Only there was also a rumble with it that lasted longer. No, there's no storms going on around here, although I wish there was. Imagine a baseball game with, well, don't really have to imagine. Bringing on the rumble, however, is a softball team as Oxford takes a walk. Marquez, McKinney, and either Katner, Villalobos, or at this point, anyone else. Because they did so much pinch hitting. Oh, easy walk for Marquez. That's the second time today he got hit. Last time he got hit, it was Fistbeck. So that will advance Oxford to second. Now it's McKinney. And it's Villalobos, then Long. Taking a look around. Go! McKinney 1 for 2. Single extended to second base. Also a bat in with a walk.
You want a pitcher, not a belly itcher. Do your job.
McKinney sitting put. 1-1 situation, however.
Come on, David. Believe in it, Davey.
Oxford and Marquez still on. Whoa, what did that hit?
Wow. Davey, this isn't you.
No, it didn't, but it was a wild pitch. Probably bounced off the catcher's mitt, and now everyone is advanced to scoring position. Oxford, third. Marquez, second. McKinney versus Ada. Got a piece of that, so that's a foul ball. That makes it a 2-2 situation for McKinney. Villalobos is 0 for 1. Wound up striking out the last time. That one's popped up and gonna go towards the Lopes dugout, if not a little bit further. They're giving Ada a bit of a workout right now. Still 15-6, but Lamar still has runners getting ready to score. Let's see if McKinney can make it happen. Going to be difficult to get to right field with the crosswind they got. Too low, full count. Wind is still getting up to 20, maybe a little bit more. Ada sets, quickly fires. Bit of a change up, quick pick up the shortstop. Pitch first is in time. But it was a sacrificial play. As that one brought Oxford home, and Marquez advances to third, which means Villalobos has an opportunity for another sacrifice play, probably a fly ball, hopefully in the outfield, to have McKinney make Marquez advance. McKinney's already out. Villalobos is going to try and get Marquez to advance if they can make it happen. Situation is 1-1 for Villalobos. Quick sit. Ada fires. Slight slider on that one. This one's flying to left field. Fair ball! Villalobos wanted to try and go to second, but he probably wouldn't get there fast enough for as fast as a ball can go when it's thrown. Marquez comes home, assisted by Villalobos. Now Long is at bat. Long is 0 for 3. A couple of situations, he wound up ending the inning. The first one and the third. Fortunately, with only one away, we don't have to worry about that. And it looks like a timeout is called. We might see another pitcher change. Manager had a talk. We got 5 change so far.
Let's go, David! Woo!
Looks like it is a new pitcher. We're going to take a break. We'll find out who it is in a minute. Definitely a new pitcher. JVM Baca for Northeastern Junior College after only a 2-out situation. One ending the previous inning for Ada. Scoreboard reads 15-8. Softball team is really going crazy.
You did it better up level west, David.
Ada alone the 2 runs. Got an error. Didn't allow any hits, though, but he did allow a couple of walks. One hard, one easy. Oh, he did allow 1 hit, though. And concluded the previous inning with a strikeout. And the press box thunder continues. Only 23 pitches.
I know you missed Humphrey, but it's fine.
Right now, it is Long at bat. Situation is now 1-2 after a foul ball. Let's see if Baca has anything to show. And I'm running out of room on my sheets. It's almost as if I got to make the print so small no one would read it. Too far away. Now it's a 2-2 situation. Baca still has an advantage, only a mild one now. Up and back. Oh, going fly, actually. And I'm keeping an eye on the line. Landed foul. Don't forget, we still got 1 on base, and that would be Villalobos at first. His hit, along with the bat in of Marquez, is what triggered the pitcher switch. And this one's nicely fielded. The 6-3. They could have tried to go for the 6-4, but they decided to tag out Long instead. However, Villalobos advances to second. Call a sacrificial play for an advancement of runners. After all, it did hit the ground. Baca looking at second. Quick turnaround and throws it into the strike zone. Croissant, 1 for 2. Got an easy walk getting hit by a pitch and has 2 runs to show for his efforts. Swing and a miss. That makes it strike 2. Baca getting a little stare down on him. Now he's giving a little stare down to Villalobos. Fires to the plate, going up. Deep foul, and that one lands either in the bullpen or in the parking lot. Can't see it. Still a 2-strike situation for Croissant. Score is 15-8. Plainsman still with a very healthy lead. And that's 7 runs. One ball, 2 strikes. Still giving a stare down both ways. Quick turnaround. Go! And that ends the 6th inning in full. So Baca getting a strikeout for today. Just about everyone is getting a strikeout, well, except for Rauninger. He didn't get any strikeouts. 15-8. Lamar with the lead as we get ready to start the top of the 7th. They being probably Green, Hoy, or Perry, or probably someone different. The whole last inning, they had all kinds of pitch hitters. We'll be back in a minute. The Wings still pitching for the Lopes, who are still following 15-8 Northeastern with the lead here at Merchants Park at the top of the 7th. And it looks like they do have a different player. Another pinch hit, a Trey McBroom for Green. That one's going foul area right in front of the dugout, and somehow didn't go over the fence, but with this wind, I'm not surprised. McBroom's situation is 1-1. Make it 1-2. The Wing has gotten up to approximately 50 pitches on my count. And now a strikeout on McBroom. Now we got Hoy. And on deck is Peary. Hoy is 1 for 4. I'm surprised he's not one of the players that wound up getting pinch hit. The Wing let that one go a little too low. Taking a look at Peary as well. He is doing quite well. 4 for 5. A home run and 3 singles. Got caught stealing. Back to Hoy. Hoy has hit the out trifecta, strikeout, fly out, and a ground out play. Here comes the Wing. That one was really high, almost as high as Hoy's head. Hi, Hoy, hey, ho, hi, ho, hi, That was a terrible laugh. Situation is 2-1 with McBroom struck out. The Wing sets, fires. Whoa, underneath the bat. 2-2. The Wing is getting a lot of strikeouts. That's going to be very impressive to read. But unfortunately, Lamar's defense is not putting Northeastern Junior College at bay, not unless they make mistakes like that. Now we're back to the top with Perry. This will be the 6th time we've gone through the lineup. Whereas with Lamar, they've gone up almost 4 times. That'll be the case once we see Chavez again. Strike 1. Perry was one of the players they've had a difficult time trying to shut down, but with only a total of 5 points, a couple other hits total, it's going to be very difficult to choose who it is that's going to be the MVP, I'm sure, once I manage to count up all the numbers. Got quite a bit of walks, some of them involving hit by pitches in 3 occasions. Situation is now 2-1 for Peary. Up and back. Taking a look. 8 strikeouts for Lewing if I've got this written down correctly. So that's quite impressive. And with 11 strikeouts out of 18 outs total, I might look at the pitchers of Lamar. And another strikeout. And that's a 1-2-3 all for Lewing.
All three of you were sorry. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 3 down.
3 up, 3 down, softball team says, and all thanks to Lewing and his strikeout work. We're going to take a break when we get back. It's the bottom of the 7th and possibly the end of the game. 15-8, Northeastern Junior College on top of Lamar. 15-8, a 7-point gap favoring Northeastern Plainsmen over the Lamar Runnin' Lopes here at Merchants Park. We still got Baca on the mound for the Plainsmen, but it's Chavez. Then back to the top to Rodriguez, then Fitak. That one's popped up, going towards left foul. And they set out. So that's strike 1 on Chavez, who's 1 for 2. Looking at Rodriguez, he is 3 for 4 with 2-point split. And Fitak, he also has 2-point split and 2 for 4 at bat. Bit of a reach for the Plainsman catcher. Situation is now 2-1. Situation is now 2-2. Today's game is sponsored by Cornerstone Resource Center here in Lamar, Colorado. If you want to know where it is, well, it's near one of the banks. That one's line going out to the outfield for a single. That's not Chavez. That was Angel Colmenares. Now we got Rodriguez at bat, Fitak, and possibly Oxford, unless they're doing more pinch hitting themselves. I see Fitak, he's on deck. Back to Rodriguez and Baca. The situation is for Rodriguez mildly so far. He only has 2 balls. And now this one, quick pickup, fielder's choice, pitch to first, not in time. So Colmenares gets picked off. On a fielder's choice, and Rodriguez gets his own single. Back to Fitak. And Oxford is on deck. Rodriguez's batting average is 4 out of 5 today. Attack with a 1-and-1 situation. Quite a ways. 2-and-1 situation, they say. And this one, fair, quick pick up to third, second, passed! So if Attack gets his own hit, and Rodriguez with another FC situation. Northeastern Junior College was trying to squeeze out 2 double play scenarios in this inning, but ultimately got left up with only the fielder's choice situation at second. Now we got Fatak at first and Oxford at bat. Ball 1. Oxford batting 1,000 out of 2. 2 runs and a bat in. Well, actually make that 3 runs and 1 bat in, so that's good for 4 points. Managed to take a walk last time and walked all the way home. Back to Oxford at bat. 2 balls, taking on Baca. Too low. 3 balls for Oxford. Baca trying to take a look at Fatak at first. No call from the ump, so Oxford gets his 3rd straight walk today. And here comes Marquez. Marquez is 1 for 2 and got hit by a pitch twice. The first time he got tagged at a fielder's choice. The second time he limped all the way home. Too low. Don't forget, with Oxford's walk, Fatak is pushed to second. Ooh, that was close to Marquez's leg. Tiredness is starting to show. You might see some more, though. Not the tiredness, but some sort of action. That one's going towards left center. Center fielder with the catch. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the ball game. The final score is 15-8. Northeastern Junior College taking it all. Oh, what a day. First, it's one with a grand total of 29 runs. This time, 23 runs. A very offensive game, to say the least. Wait a minute. It's not over. Huh. Okay, so apparently Mercy Rule runs a little bit differently than what I expected. Because I've seen some games, they end after 7, and it was about 8-10 runs. Might see one more. All right, let's see what they got. We'll take a break. Back in a minute. It's not over yet. Hate it when that happens. I had to read in about all this, but it's difficult to know where the books are hidden. 15-8, Lamar following Northeastern here in Merchants Park. For the last 4 innings, the Plainsmen haven't gotten any runs, but getting 10 of them in the first, then 4 then one in second and third innings. They got a very comfortable lead by 7. Lamar doing their best to try and close the gap, but they got denied in the last inning. Right now it is Hubbard at bat, followed by probably Oots and maybe Clellan in the hole. That one fouls up and back. Still 2 strikes only. Taking a look at Hubbard's day today, he is 1 for 4 with 2 runs, 1 bat in. One and 2 now. Day's getting late. We got the lights on here at Merchants Park. The wind is calmed down just a little. The flag is still going crossways. Hubbard tried to go for an early swing, but if that one were to go straight, probably would have curled right into the center fielder's glove. In the dirt, 2-2. Take a look at Suarez's day. Managed to get 3 points all on runs. Got a couple of hits. But Oots, on the other hand, got a walk and is 0 for 1. Hubbard getting a few pieces of it here and there. Lewing taking a look around. Oh, on the head! Oh. Now I got a headache. That is Lewing's 3rd hit by pitch today. And the first time Hubbard got hit in this game. He didn't get hit any other time. He pinch hit in the last game. That's a go on Oots. Strike 1. Everyone's starting to show their fatigue, including Lewing. Baca's still plenty fresh. Bunt! Miscue. Can't pick it up! Reach on error. Great job by Oots to make it to first, but with the slight pickup, Lopes not having the capability to pick up the chance to make a play. Just a safe call. Right now we got 2 on base, 1 hit by pitch, 1 reach on error on a bunt. And now we got Cleland at bat. Cleland took a walk and the last time he was up. Came in and pitch hitting for Delorbe, who's had quite a decent day. Couple of hits, quite a few points his way on hits and bat-ins. Cleland trying to make something happen with only 2 balls. Same thing with Lewing. All he has to do is try and aim for the strike zone. And that was in the strike zone, he says. 2-1 now. That one hits the dirt. Wild pitch. Runners advance. Lopes have got to make some defense happen. There ain't no way Clellan is going to try and go for a bunt in this scenario. Not with someone so close. Pick it up. Throw it back to the pitcher at home plate. Situation is 3-1 now. No call. Clelland loads it. And coming up is Clark. But he's got a tough situation. He is 1 for 3. Took a walk all the way home. Wound up getting hit by a pitch. Only the run. However, Lopes have decided to call a timeout. Got to try and get the team together for this inning. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in a minute. Lewing's day is done. And he's had quite a busy time of it for probably about, I'd say about 5 innings worth. Some of them have not done very much, only like an inning and a few outs for Moliner and Ortiz, but Lewing has put forth the effort. He has 9 strikeouts, allowed only a hit, no runs, but he wound up hitting 3 batters and managed to rack up a pitch count up to about 60. Now a tag-out situation for Clark. Managed to run all the way for a double. And with Clark, he managed to allow Hubbard to get home. However, it was Oots, I think, that got tagged out. And Clellan advancing only to second, advancing only to third base. So another bat in for Clark. Hopefully I got that right. I don't have my binoculars with me. At bat right now is Souter. And on deck is Harris. New score 17-8. So Neibauer allowing a run where Lewing hadn't allowed any. Left field. And it's gone! And that blows the score up to 19-8. Great job by Carson Sauter to get, I think that's a 3-runner homer. There were 2 others on base. They being Clellan and Clark, so it has to be. Taking a look at bat, it is Harris. And apparently the 8th has a new pinch hitter. And it's stuffed. What's stuffed? Well, I can't tell if that's a lion, tiger, or a bear. But going back to Harris, his situation is 1-2. Too low, 2-2 situation now for Harris. And Neibauer, for that matter. This is the fourth player in the eighth part of the batting lineup. Whoa. Harris had to jump back a bit for that one. It's full count now. And Harris takes a walk. And here comes Stuffed. He led off in the previous game, got 4-point split, got 3 hits. He also managed to get a reach on an error as well and stole a base. Great effort for Stuff. Maybe we might see something out of him again. Now with an 11-run lead, we might see the mercy rule applied. Unless, of course, Lamar gets a couple more runs again. Situation is 1-1. Stuffed almost got tagged on it. Neibauer fires. This one's going high, fly, left field, and it's out of here! Braden stuffed it deep in left field over the fence for a solo smash. Now we got Hoy at bat. And the score is 20-8. Strike one on Hoy. Taking a look at what he has managed to do today, he is only 1 for 5. Tried to golf that one, but it was just a touch too low. Strike 2. Another highly offensive game. Just about as countenance in runs as the last one by about 1. And Hoy gets struck out. So 20-8 after the top of the 8. 5 more runs for the Plainsmen. We're going to take a break. When we get back, Lamar is going to try and wrap this up. 20-8, Plainsmen over the Lopes. In the last game, it was 19-10, Plainsmen over the Lopes. LCC's getting ready to try and wrap this one up, do the best they can, because that's quite the gap. That's got to be about 12 runs. Whoa! A little too close to McKinney's head. He had to turn around real fast to avoid getting hit. McKinney's situation for today is 1 for 3 sacrificial play. And this one is popped up going towards center. Call to the shortstop. Coming up now is Villalobos. And it looks like we got a pinch hitter on deck. Take a look at that. In the meantime, Villalobos, swing and a miss. Strike one. Take a look at who's on deck. It's Bertelli. And back to Villalobos. Situation is 1 and 2. And another strikeout. This time for Baca. That will be his second one today. And here comes Bertel. No doubt Lamar is saying, all right, let's pack it up. Northeastern has managed to prove themselves, but quite an all-star game with a lot of outstanding names trying to prove themselves. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Northeastern Junior College went through 6 pitchers, including Baca, who's still up right now. Only has 30 pitches on him. Don't forget, these teams will be meeting again later on in the weekend for a couple more at Northeastern Junior College. And then after that, they got one more set of games. Western Nebraska for the Plainsmen and Otero for the Runnin' Lopes. Oh, that one's going to left field and fielded for a single. So Bertel allows a hit, allows another hit going his way. Looks like they're breaking out the second string. Because we got Marco Hernandez at bat instead of Quissant. All right, let's see what Hernandez will do. Hernandez was the final one in the lineup. Let's see how he does as a pinch hitter. 1-1 situation for Hernandez. Set up. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Baca takes a look around. I was popped up and back towards the press box. Probably cleared it. Where's the boom? I'll be checking out the Otero game. No promises if I'll be covering it, though. Baca sets up to try and face Hernandez. That one's flying left field. Great run, great catch, great way to end the ball game.
Goodbye.
Northeastern Junior College winning the day. The first game 19-10. This one 20-8. We're going to take a break. When we get back, we're going to be checking out the post-game results, just the offense. This game is sponsored by Cornerstone Resource Center here in Lamar. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, Lopes is cleaning up the field, but of course, Northeastern Junior College kind of did that for them, winning both games. The first game, 19-10. The second game, 20-8. In the last one, it was Suarez with the opening home run and with 6 points split. Let's see how the second game went. Gonna go up this line real quick, starting off with Hudson Hoy, managed to get a hit and a run to finish this pinch hitting 8th position was Braden Stuffed. He managed to get a solo home run, so a great stat press for him. And we also have in that position, well, not position, but part of the batting lineup, George Green managed to get a hit and a run. That hit being a double, by the way. Continuing on up, Nate Glad. Probably had a very glad time of it. 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 bat-ins. That's 4 points split going his way. And finally, find number 99. Here we are. Jose Victorio in this game. Hit, run, 2 RBI. And that would be a single on that hit with bat-ins. One of them involved on a walk, and he got tagged out in a fielder's choice later on in his second time up. Continuing on up, in that part of the lineup, Carson Sauter, after Victorio did some effort, he managed to do something as well. Got a hit, a run, and a 3-run bat-in off of 1 home run. So a great job by Carson Sauter. He was 1 out of 2 on those hits at home run, the only one he made. Next up, Michael Clark to talk about. He managed to get a hit and 2 runs with a bat-in. A terrific effort. Then the hit being a double as well. So only 2 doubles out of Northeastern Junior College. 3 if you count one from the last game. Got a little bit to talk about out of Brendan Clellan. He managed to get a run after taking a walk. We also have, wearing the jersey number 80, it's a long list. Here we are. Kenan Oots managed to get some effort, managed to take a walk, but he got struck out. Reached on an error, but stole a base as well. But we also have, in the third position of the batting lineup, Riley Suarez, the MVP of the previous game, managed to get 2 hits and 3 runs. Got a reach on an error, single, and managed to get home each and every time. Eston Hubbard's next. He managed to get a single hit, that hit being a home run, 3 runs, and a bat-in. The bat-in being from his home run. Took a base on balls, got hit by a pitch, and on those situations, made it all the way home. Stole a base after getting hit. There's also Tanner Peary in my book. Got 4 hits, 3 of them being singles. Managed to get the opening home run in the game. Got 2 runs and 3 bat-ins. But I am going to give it to the one that managed to put in a tremendous amount of effort today. And that person being Anel Delorbe, if I got it right. He managed to get a grand total of 3 hits. One of them a home run, a 3-runner homer. 2 runs, 5 bat-ins. Official books may read different, but I'm going to give it to Anel Delorbe, the MVP of the second game for Northeastern Junior College. A very offensive game. Lopes have tried their best, but it just wasn't enough. After these teams meet in Northeastern Junior College, like I said, they got one last game to check out. I'm going to check out Lamar versus Otero. Today's sponsor for today's games, the Cornerstone Resource Center in Lamar. Dana Weaver signing off. Y'all have a safe time surfing the net, folks.